The book of Revelation sets forth the chronology of the end times in amazing detail, in the form of 3 sets of sevens: 7 seals, 7 trumpets, and 7 bowls. There is only one problem. Most Christians can't agree on the order of these basic building blocks. If you read Scripture plainly, the 7 seals come first in Revelation 6:1 through 8:5. Next, the 7 trumpets are blown in order in Revelation 8:6 through 11:19. Then finally, the 7 bowls are poured out in Revelation 15:7 through 16:17. So the plain reading of Scripture is that the seals all come first, then all the trumpets, and then all the bowls, with no overlap. But those who hold to a post-tribulation rapture theory, and even some pre-tribulationists, have trouble with that plain reading, because this places the time marker verse of Revelation 6:17, indicating that the wrath of God has begun long before the end of the tribulation. And it also places the 7th trumpet, that many associate with the second coming, before the end as well. Although the pre-wrath view is completely consistent with the plain reading of Scripture, many who hold to these other theories have attempted to construct other chronologies to better support their views. For instance, one of these views is that all the firsts occur, first seal, trumpet, and bowl, and then all the seconds occur, etc., until all the sevenths happen at the same time. There are numerous problems with this theory, most of which we will explain later in the video. But one obvious one is that the 4th trumpet dims the light of the sun by 2/3, and the 4th bowl intensifies it so it can scorch those on the earth. Obviously, both fourths can't happen at the same time. And then there are literally dozens of random orders like this one. However, despite their random order, nearly all of these proposed chronologies feature the 6th seal near the end and a concurrent 7th seal, trumpet, and bowl at the end. This is due to a misunderstanding that Matthew 24 and Revelation 19 represent the same events, the second coming. We learned in episode 7 that they aren't the same events. Matthew 24 is the rapture, Revelation 19 is the second coming. So, although it's the plain reading of Scripture that all the seals come before all the trumpets, which come before all the bowls, are there other proofs in Revelation that indicate that the seals, trumpets, and bowls occur in the order they are found in Scripture? The answer is yes, there is. There is overwhelming additional evidence, and that evidence is found at the point the seals end and the trumpets begin, and at the point where the trumpets end and the bowls begin. The first piece of evidence is that there are similar but not exact transition events that occur between each major set of events, such as the seals, trumpets, and bowls. And the differences between these transition events show that the events that follow them are distinct and do not overlap. Let's look at these transition thunderings. Before the seals, there is a thundering and a lightning. Before the trumpets, an earthquake is added to the thundering and lightning. Before the bowls, a hailstorm is added to the thundering, lightning, and earthquake. And finally, before the second coming, we are told the hailstones weigh 100 pounds, and the earthquake is the most severe in history. There is an obvious difference and worsening in each of these transition events. If you read the text of Revelation in Greek, it is obvious that all the seals come before all the trumpets. The text uses a special tense, the aorist tense, which is the tense the Bible traditionally uses to tell a continuous narrative. And the phrases in this ongoing narrative are separated by kai, which means and or then, again showing a continuous narrative. Reinforcing this is the proof found in Revelation 7, verses 2 and 3, where the angels are specifically instructed not to harm the trees, earth, or sea until after the 144,000 are sealed. Yet, the first 3 trumpets harm these exact things. Obviously, the 6th seal must come before even the first trumpet is blown. And the very language of the text also precludes anything but a sequential order. First, the final or 7th seal is broken, and then, and only then, are the trumpets distributed to the angels. If the transition between the seals and trumpets seems to preclude anything but a sequential order, the one between the trumpets and bowls may be even stronger proof of that sequential order. Look at the order of these events. In Revelation 11, we learn first that the 7th trumpet is blown. Then, after the trumpet, the temple in heaven is opened. Later, in Revelation 15, we see this same time-marking event, the opening of the temple. And only after that are the angels given the bowls of wrath. This precludes the bowls from occurring during the trumpets. They have to come after. Let's examine this order of events one more time, because it's profound. In Revelation 11, the 7th trumpet is blown, and after that, the temple in heaven is opened in both Revelation 11 and in Revelation 15. Only after that are the bowls of wrath distributed to the angels. Under no circumstance can the trumpets and bowls be concurrent events. All the trumpets are blown before a single bowl is poured out. So, from all this evidence, it is overwhelmingly clear that the seals, trumpets, and bowls occur in the order they are found in Scripture. All the seals come before all the trumpets, which come before all the bowls.